Greetings and welcome to Pop Culture Beasts Halloween Horror Picks, the show where I recommend off-the-beaten-path horror movies for your Halloween movie night. I'm your host, Ryan Stockstad, and today we're going to talk about a campy yet intelligent cult classic that is also one of the funniest vampire movies ever made.
My body can't take this treatment anymore.
After Andy Warhol's Frankenstein, here is Andy Warhol's Dracula.
Blood for Dracula, 1974, also known as Andy Warhol's Dracula due to his involvement as producer. That title has led some people to believe that Warhol directed the movie, but it's not so. He did direct many movies, including Chelsea Girls, Blue Movie, Couch, My Hustler, and a 1964 unauthorized Batman homage called Batman Dracula. As for Blood for Dracula, that was directed by Paul Morrissey.
This room is terrible. And it's full of light.
The movie stars Joe Dallesandro, Arno Juerging, Milena Vukotic, Dominique Darel, Stefania Casini, Silvia Dionisio, Maxime McKendry, Vittorio de Sica, and Udo Kier as Dracula.
The girls are beautiful. They look so pure. But how can we get at them?
In this telling of the Dracula myth, the infamous Romanian count is dying because he needs virgin blood to survive. But none of the peasantry around his castle qualify.
You must have the blood of a virgin, or you will be dead in a few weeks.
So it's off to France to look for virgins, where Dracula's manservant quickly discovers an aristocratic family with 4 beautiful daughters. Desperate to marry the girls off to a wealthy suitor, and not realizing he's a vampire, the family opens their doors to the sickly count with the understanding that he'll take his pick of daughters for his bride.
Our daughters are of marriageable age, it's true. They'll be happy to meet the Count. Where is he staying?
He's at the inn in town. His name is Dracula.
Dracula, did you say? Dracula. The sound is so intriguing. 3 syllables. Dracula. I think I like that name.
Only Dracula doesn't realize that the family employs a worker, played deliciously by male sex symbol Joe Dallesandro, New York accent and all, and that this peasant boy is already routinely bedding 2 of the intended brides-to-be. When Dracula sinks his teeth into the first girl, he soon learns that even Italian girls will lie about their virginity when there's a rich count's money at stake.
I don't know anything about sex. I wish I did. But I don't. Sorry.
You don't know what boys do with little girls?
No.
Your sister never told you?
You would be too embarrassed.
You are a virgin?
Yes.
You're telling me the truth?
Yes.
I believe you.
Poor Count Dracula is soon violently ill. It seems he really does need that top-shelf virgin blood. Anything short of that only makes him sick. And I do mean sick. Blood for Dracula is a wickedly funny, satirical horror movie that obliterates the line between art and bad taste. It's existential and subtle one minute, and then garishly over the top the next. But there is some subtext here too. The film plays around with sexual politics, and there's certainly a political allegory to be found if you're inclined to look for it. For example, Dallesandro's character is outwardly communist and speaks openly about class struggle and revolt. The aristocratic daughters work the fields like peasants, and there are obvious comparisons between the fey vampire's need for blood and the crippled aristocracy who feeds off the lower classes.
Yes. Dracula, 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 Dracula.
This would make a great double feature with any of the Warhol, Morrissey, Dallesandro team-ups, like Flesh, Trash, or Heat, but especially Flesh for Frankenstein, which also features Udo Kier and Arno Juerging, and which was made back-to-back with Blood for Dracula. Literally, they wrapped Frankenstein and started shooting Dracula on the same day.
I'm so scared. They just came after me.
You should have known that before. A creep from Romania looking for virgins. That count who was going to do so much for your family's a vampire.
What does that mean?
He's a throwback to religious perverts in the Middle Ages. He needs to suck a virgin's blood to stay alive. And your mother, who's so stupid and money crazy, set you all up for him.
It would also make a really good double feature with Roman Polanski's comedy, The Fearless Vampire Killers, in part because Polanski turns up in Blood for Dracula in a surprise role as a troublemaking villager. He was in Italy shooting his movie What, and he stopped by the set to film his appearance, and in the process delivers one of my favorite movie cameos of all time. I especially want to call attention to the gorgeous film score by Claudio Gizzi. It's one of the loveliest film scores ever written for any genre, but especially for a horror movie, even considering the beautiful music in Cannibal Holocaust, The Sentinel, Blood on Satan's Claw, The Reflecting Skin, and Full Circle, aka The Haunting of Julia.
Let me out tonight. You must.
No. No. Not tonight. Wait. Wait.
Blood for Dracula is a great movie. It's smart, funny, sexy, and perhaps most importantly, entertaining. If you're looking to watch something this Halloween that plays like a midnight movie with just a dash of subtext to get your brain engaged, my recommendation is Blood for Dracula.
My body can't take this treatment anymore. The blood of this whore is killing me.
The version that I watched is the Blu-ray that Shock Cinema Cult put out back in 2014. Now, the unrestored image is better than the old Criterion DVD, but there's still grain to bitch about if you're picky. Considering that I grew up watching this on VHS, it's an improvement to me. Now, supposedly this was encoded for Region A and for Region B players. I don't know how that works. I've never heard of that before. All I know is it plays fine for me. Thanks for watching Pop Culture Beast's Halloween Horror Picks. I'm your host, Ryan Stockstad. Be sure to like us on Facebook and subscribe to the Pop Culture Beast YouTube channel right here for new episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday through Halloween. We also have a bonus episode coming out this week, probably on Thursday, so keep an eye out for that too. Thanks again for watching. Watch horror movies. I'll see you next time.